recently we got some new stuff regarding the London special. It's not much, of course, as always, but I still wanted to share it. The first thing has to do with release dates. It was stated that it would supposedly be coming out near Thanksgiving. My only thing about this though is that if there is not a specific day, a specific month, and a specific time set for the release of something, it means that a release date is not specifically set in stone yet. And so if they give you a general area of when it's going to come out, it's really unlikely that it will come out during that time. That is a very rough guideline, so I wouldn't really expect it to come out during that time. Moving on, the next part is probably the most important thing, probably the reason you guys clicked on this video, and it is the synopsis for this special. It says, in the burrow, Bunnock sees the window of time disappearing one by one. The future is fading away, but what's going on? At the same time, Marinette wakes up home to discover that someone has just made a wish thanks to the cat and Ladybug Miraculouses. Quickly, she has to transform herself into Ladybug, but then she realizes she's missing her earrings. Luckily, Bunnock comes to get her just before the wish erases everything. Together, Bunnock and Marinette, now Chronobug, must save the future by finding out who has discovered that Marinette was Ladybug, and when and how they managed to steal her Miraculous. When Marinette realizes that the Butterfly Miraculous now has a new owner, all hope seems lost. There's only one person who can save Paris and the world, Ladybug herself. Honestly, this synopsis has just made me that much more curious about this special because the description seems vastly different from what we saw in the trailer. The stuff we saw in that trailer doesn't really reflect what was written, because obviously we saw Marinette in Gabriel's basement and she was hugging Natalie and she was also going to London to talk to Adrian, and that's not really at all what they talked about in this synopsis. So I'm really curious to see how all of this ties together. The very last thing I wanted to share doesn't actually have anything to do with this special, but it was released alongside with everything, so I thought I would throw it in here. It's just a new poster for season 6. It's very similar to the poster that we've seen for ages with basically every season, but obviously you can see they changed the animation and their costumes to fit season 6. And yeah, I actually really like it. It's definitely different. I know I say this every single time we talk about season 6, but it is literally a crossover between the show and the movie. But yeah, anyway, that is everything that I have for you guys. It was a super quick update, but I still wanted to share it with you guys. I really hope that we start getting more information soon because y'all, the clock is ticking. Let's go. It's time for new content. It's been over a year. Okay, I'm done now.